Hi friends, it's Miss Trianna. I'm going to read a story today. It's called Buildings, Buildings, Buildings. But first we need to do our rule song to make sure that we can focus our attention on what I'm reading. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. I am ready, I am ready. Look at me, look at me. All right, now that your attention is on me, let's read a book. Buildings, Buildings, Buildings by Judith Stamper. What is a building? A building is a place that shelters people or things. Your community is full of all kinds of buildings. They provide a place for people to learn, work, shop, travel, and even play. This is a school building. You learn in a school building. A school can be big or small. You go to different school buildings as you grow up. Does that look familiar? Those kids are building with blocks. Looks like they're building a tower. This is a public library. Libraries are built for learning too. One thing all libraries have in common is lots of books. If you've ever been to a library, this might look similar. Here's a grocery store. You can shop for food in grocery stores. A grocery store can be a little shop on the corner or a huge supermarket like Walmart. When you go grocery shopping, you might see all different kinds of food on the shelves. This is a post office. A post office is a building where workers send mail all over the country and the world. Big post offices in large cities handle millions of pieces of mail each year. Even a small town post office handles mail in large numbers. Have you ever been to a post office? You might have had to go pick up mail with your parents or send some mail. Here's a hospital. Hospitals are buildings where doctors and nurses work. Hospitals have patient rooms, operating rooms, recovery rooms, and rooms full of special equipment for saving lives and treating diseases. There's a nurse helping a little girl that's in the hospital. This is a building that could be an office or a factory. Adults go to work in many different types of buildings. A huge office building has many small offices inside. A factory has large rooms with machines. Factories make everything from toys to cars. This is the inside of a car factory. They build cars here. This is an airport. There are special buildings where journeys start and end. At an airport, passengers get on and off planes at big buildings called terminals. Trains and ships have terminals too. It's inside of an airport. This is a stadium for sports. Do you like sports? I like football. Millions of people do. Cheering fans pack basketball arenas, ballparks, and football stadiums. Inside of a football stadium, you may see this on TV. This is what the outside of a museum or an art gallery may look like. Some buildings were made for sharing beautiful art and music. People hear music in concert halls. They look at art in art museums. The buildings can be beautiful on the outside too. This is what the inside of a museum might look like. This is a memorial about a historic event. Our country celebrates its history and heroes with buildings that are monuments and memorials. The Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. honors President Abraham Lincoln. He was a president many, many years before you were born. But he was important, so they made a memorial for him. Every building has a special job. Can you guess what these buildings do? Let's talk about them. This is a lighthouse. A lighthouse sits on the edge of an ocean, a lake, and they have a light in the top that goes around and around, and it helps the boats on the water see where land is. Here's a farm. You may see cows, horses, chickens on a farm. And then here's a gas station. A gas station is where mom and dad might have to get gas so they can drive the car. That's the end of my story for today, friends. It was nice to read to you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.